So, let's dive in and talk about bot farms. What exactly are these things and why should you care? They're often described as the invisible puppet masters of the internet, silently pulling strings behind the scenes. Imagine a warehouse, a physical location, packed to the brim with thousands upon thousands of smartphones, all humming with activity. Each of these devices is diligently running a fake social media account, impersonating a real person online. But make no mistake, these operations aren't just the work of a few isolated nerds toiling away in basements. It's a sophisticated, often well-funded, big business operating on a massive scale. These bot farms are using specialized software to control vast armies of fake people, each with their own fabricated online persona. Some bots are fully automated, running on pre-programmed scripts and algorithms, tirelessly performing their assigned tasks, while others are carefully run by real people, often in shifts, to make them seem more human and bypass detection. And why do they do it? The answer is simple: money and power. Bot farms can rake in significant cash from ad fraud, generating revenue from clicks and impressions that come from fake accounts. They also profit handsomely from selling fake followers and likes to individuals and businesses seeking to inflate their social media presence. But perhaps their real danger lies in political manipulation, where they can be used to sway public opinion and influence elections. They flood social media platforms with fake consensus, creating the illusion of widespread support for certain ideas or candidates. They actively hijack hashtags, steering conversations, and manipulating trending topics to promote their agendas. Ultimately, they drown out real debate and suppress authentic voices, making it difficult to discern truth from fiction. The primary goal often isn't to win arguments or persuade individuals, it's to create such a cacophony of noise and misinformation that the truth becomes obscured and effectively disappears from view. And perhaps the scariest part of all of this? Sadly, it often works, and people are influenced by these deceptive tactics. Think you're too smart for bots? That you can easily spot the difference between a real person and a sophisticated algorithm? Think again. The reality is, these bots are getting smarter, and their tactics are becoming increasingly subtle. Bot farms exploit your brain's glitches, those inherent biases and cognitive shortcuts that we all possess. They target the very mechanisms that make us human: confirmation bias, the urge to believe what you already think. Bots amplify this by feeding you a constant stream of information that validates your existing beliefs, creating an echo chamber. They use repetition to make fringe ideas seem mainstream. The more you hear something, the more likely you are to believe it, regardless of its truth. And fake authority to make lies sound credible. They understand that people are more likely to trust information if it comes from someone who appears to be an expert. Bots pose as experts, spreading misinformation with impressive bios and stock photos. These profiles are designed to look legitimate, making it difficult to discern them from real people. They stoke tribal instincts, making you feel part of an in-group, fostering a sense of belonging and shared identity, and turning outsiders into enemies. This creates division and makes it harder to have constructive conversations. And the third-person effect? We all think we're immune, that we're too smart to fall for these tricks, which makes us even easier to fool because we're not looking for it, we're not actively defending ourselves. These tricks aren't random. They're engineered to hack your psychology. They are carefully crafted to exploit your vulnerabilities. The result, you trust, share, and defend ideas you'd never believe on your own. You become an unwitting carrier of misinformation. That's how bots win. They turn us against each other and against the truth. How do bots turn regular people into extremists? It's a four-step slide. First, recruitment bots target the lonely or angry, inviting them into friendly groups. Next, consensus echo chambers flood you with one narrative, silencing dissent. Then, dehumanization bots paint outsiders as evil, making hate feel justified. Finally, mobilization. After months of manipulation, the group is pushed to act. Online harassment, protests, even violence. What starts as a few clicks can end in real-world chaos. That's the bot farm playbook. This isn't sci-fi, it's happening now. During COVID-19, bot farms spread anti-vaccine lies, turning public health into a culture war. Fake doctors, endless propaganda, and echo chambers led to real harm. People refused vaccines, harassed healthcare workers, and believed dangerous cures. In Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Bot farms flooded social media with pro-Kremlin propaganda, deep fakes, and fake Ukrainian accounts. Their goal: confuse, divide, and demoralize. Bots hijacked comment sections, painted enemies as monsters, and muddied the truth. These campaigns didn't just shape opinions, they cost lives and fueled global chaos. The battlefield is now online, and bots are on the front lines. The internet, in many ways, has become a bit of a mess. A tangled web of information, both good and bad, swirling around us constantly. It's a chaotic landscape, a digital frontier that often feels overwhelming. But despite the challenges, we're not doomed. There's still hope, still a chance to steer things in a better direction. The fight to reclaim the internet is on three critical fronts: technology, specifically using AI for good, education, empowering individuals with the skills to navigate the digital world, and smart, effective regulation. Tech companies are increasingly using AI to hunt down and eliminate bots, those automated accounts spreading misinformation. But unfortunately, it's become an arms race, a constant back and forth between those creating bots and those trying to stop them. Education is absolutely key. Teaching media literacy and understanding cognitive bias in schools from a young age can build a strong immunity to propaganda and misinformation, protecting future generations. Regulation matters a great deal too. New laws can force much-needed transparency from social media companies and other online platforms, punish those who operate bot farms and spread disinformation, and hold platforms accountable for the content that appears on their sites. We desperately need smarter solutions, shared block lists of known malicious accounts, rapid response fact-checkers to debunk false claims as quickly as they spread, and treating information warfare with the same urgency and seriousness as a public health crisis, mobilizing resources to combat it. This isn't just about elections or political ads, it's fundamentally about the integrity of reality itself, our ability to discern truth from lies. The fight for truth and a healthy information ecosystem is everyone's fight, regardless of background or belief. Don't give up hope. We absolutely can win this battle for truth and reclaim the internet for good.